I went to a presentation not so long ago, and the person was a foreigner actually driving a business in Japan, and she said you need to have a Japanese team, like a Japanese team, especially maybe at the leadership level, involved in your business and helping you to open those doors out there. And if you don't have them, your chances of success are really slim. Would you agree with that?
I would, just because a lot of my friends are entrepreneurs here in Japan. They're successful. They've done good things. They work in all sorts of industries. But a lot of people, not just entrepreneurs, it was just intrapreneurs too, if you will. People who are trying to, innovate from within a company, a daikigyo or someone big. They all face challenges because, it's sad to say, but the word gaijin means an outside person, right? You're from the outside. And this kind of brings up the concept of, I don't know if you heard of it, but negative freedom and positive freedom. In Japan, I believe is more lean towards the negative side of this freedom. And that's why this country is so safe and secure, is because you are given a boundary to be free within. And then, when you boil it down, we as Japanese, I don't speak for everybody, general statement, but are afraid of the unknown. Once we go outside this boundary, we feel unsafe, we feel insecure, we feel all these things. So we're kind of afraid to go outside, and that's where the fear of failure comes from. Well, the Western culture, the outside culture, and like I said, this is another general statement, but they're able to go into the positive freedom where they're able to go outside boundaries, and this kind of ties into the risk part we talked about earlier. They're willing to risk something to go get something, and I think those are two different cultures. And like, it's not one is right and one is wrong. It's about what is right for you or the company or whoever is on your team, and kind of figuring out what it is to make this successful here in Japan or outside of Japan. You have to find that paradigm. You have to find the sweet spot for those two to interact. You have to be, in a sense, a hybrid to understand it both. And the key word is acceptance. You have to accept that there's different ways of thinking. You have to accept that there's a different way system here in Japan, especially. And once you start understanding that fully, and then incorporating that, and then making use of that, is I think when you'll find success. But if you're like my way or the highway, and they're like my way or the highway, I don't think it's ever going to work out.